Hello and welcome to the Kansas Virtual College Fair. Thank you for joining us this evening. We have a few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time, and your cameras and microphones are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. So just sit back, relax, and listen to all the great information you're going to be presented over the next 45 minutes. This presentation is being recorded. It'll be available within about a week at the same website where you registered for this session. As I show you the order of our presentations this evening, we are in session C3. Pull up a little laser pointer here, and you can see me hovering over the session we're in. That'll be the order of our presentations. And as I show you that, I also want to mention that if your question is for a specific school, make sure you name the school in your question so they know that you are directing it at them. All right, I've gotten all the housekeeping stuff out of the way, so I will step out of the way and turn it over to our first presenter, a representative from Manhattan Christian College.
Well, thank you, guys. I'm actually going to start off with a question for everybody here. And the question is, what are your dreams? And the follow-up question, are they God's dreams? My name is Kevin Foster. I'm a missions counselor here at Manhattan Christian College. I love being here, and here at MCC, we want to help you chase down those dreams that God has given to you in your life. We're a private Christian college, about 200 students in all, and we are right across the street from Kansas State University, and we obviously are located in Manhattan, Kansas, that voted #1 college town in the country, and we absolutely love the family atmosphere here. Manhattan Christian College exists to educate, equip, and enrich Christian leaders to go out and to be the light of the world. Now, let me talk about that for a second. #1, we exist to educate. We want to help you achieve your educational goals, whether that's here at Manhattan Christian College or across the street at Kansas State University. And we'll get to that in a second. The second one is equip. We want to equip you to make a difference, not only in the world around you, but also in those lives that you will be around in your future. And third, we want to enrich your life. Really, I graduated here in 2012, and I can be a personal testimony of the fact that Manhattan Christian College helped me, enriched my life to go out and to be the light in the world. My wife and I did ministry for 8 years after I graduated college, and we came back here this summer because we really believe in this message. And honestly, that's what we're all about. We're a family atmosphere, and you'll find that every professor, faculty, and staff, your fellow peers are going to invest into your life and enrich your life in the 4 years that you come to Manhattan Christian College. Now, let's get back to that educate part that we were talking about. MCC can train you to be a preacher, a youth pastor, missionary, counselor. If you want to be nonprofit professional, we can train you to go into ministry fields. You name it, we do have it. We have tracks and emphasis, and I can talk more about that later if you have any questions about what that looks like. But something that we do have, and I'm excited to be presenting with Kansas State University here, is the dual degree. That's right, you can come to Manhattan Christian College and get a dual degree with K-State University. What does that look like? In 4 to 5 years, you would live here at MCC, start off most of classes here heavy at Manhattan Christian College, get a Bible and leadership degree, and then slowly transfer over to Kansas State University and get a educational degree, engineering degree, business degree, whatever it is that you're seeking out. And we work alongside with Kansas State University, and we're blessed to have them be kind of our big brother, and we're super excited to offer the dual degree program. What that does for you is it gives you that Christian atmosphere that so many of us seek out when we're going into that next level, into that college world, alongside getting the degree that you desire. Maybe you're not like me and wanting to be a children's minister your whole life, or maybe you're not so sure about going into a church vocation, but you still want to help be the light to the world and penetrate the world for the gospel of Christ. Well, that's what we're existing for. We were established in 1927, right across the street from a D1 university for that reason, to build that relationship so that you, the student, can get the degree that you desire. So let's keep on moving forward. We have some athletic programs that we offer here at MCC. I played 4 years of basketball here. We have men's and women's basketball, men's and women's soccer, women's volleyball, and cross country, men's and women's cross country. We are part of the NCCAA division. We've won 3 national championships in women's soccer, 3 national championships in men's soccer, 1 national title in men's basketball, and 1 national title in women's basketball. This is October, so we have free app October. So if you're interested at all, I'd love to walk you through the application process. It is free of charge in this month. And then we also have a couple different opportunities that I'd like to pull your attention to. One being our Thunder Thursday visits. Those are the first Thursday of every month. And basically what we do is we have a mock visit day, kind of what college would feel like on a regular day. We have obviously coffee and donuts in the morning, chapel, lunch, and we set up a 30-minute mock class with one of our professors, intro to biblical studies. Last but not least, I'm going to point your attention to our biggest opportunity called Timothy Days. It is a leadership scholarship, and it's over $50,000 worth of scholarships. It's a great opportunity, and it's super easy. All you need to do is have someone nominate you, either a youth pastor, coach, teacher, just can't be one of your parents. And then you come down and we have a banquet, and then we have 3 sets of interviews, and then we'll choose one guy and one gal to receive the Timothy Day Scholarship. Thank you guys so much for your time. Appreciate it. Have a good night.
Kevin, thank you very much. And I want to remind everyone that if you have a question for any of our presenters, make sure you use the Q&A button. And I've seen some general questions come in, and I know each of our representatives will be answering those in the Q&A. But if it's specific to one school, make sure that you name the school in your question so they know it's for them. Up next, let's hear from Kansas State University.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kaylee Sundin, and I'm a K-State admission representative. I graduated in December 2016 with my degree in journalism, mass communications, and a minor in leadership studies. And I have my colleague, Kelsey Corrigan, who just graduated this past May in business, on the call with me as well as answering our chats. But we're really excited to share a little bit more information about K-State and who we are. So just to kind of give you an introduction, K-State's a public 4-year institution located in Manhattan, Kansas. We have all the big city amenities that you would need, like Walmart, Target, movie theater, shopping malls, things like that. We also have a small town charm. We're actually ranked number 4th in the country for best town-school relationship. Manhattan is all purple, all about K-State, and K-State students like to give back to the community whenever they can. We are a large institution, which means that we have a ton of opportunities, whether it's joining one of the 500 clubs and organizations, or meeting with one of the 900 employers that come to visit K-State each year for full-time jobs or internships. But at the same time, we still have a small, friendly atmosphere. So our student-faculty ratio is 18:1, and our average class size is 26 students. So you're never going to feel like just another place in the crowd. My favorite stat on this slide is that we are number 1 in the country for the happiest students. And this is voted on current students from colleges all across the country. So we like to call Manhattan Manhappiness. But we know that you want to be happy while you're at K-State, but we also want you to be happy with your return on your investment of your K-State degree. You'll see that 97% of our students are employed or they're continuing their education within 6 months of graduating. And we also have the highest starting salary in the state. So we're really setting you up to succeed after you leave K-State and join the real world. At K-State, we have more than 250 majors and programs to choose from. So there's certainly a little bit of everything. That's actually the most options in the Big 12 conference. So whether you're pursuing a degree in agriculture, architecture, engineering, or business, we have some highly ranked programs in the Midwest as well as the entire nation. So you know that no matter what you choose, you're really going to be getting a quality education. And as a Research One institution, we are committed to having lots of different opportunities for internship and mentorship and research opportunities. So you can really customize your degree. You'll see that we have 50+ minors, and those are a really good way for students to kind of have a specialty if they want to study a couple of different things, or you can double major, but you can really choose your own experience here. But we know there's more to life than inside of the classroom, and so there's lots of ways that you can get involved outside of academics. So whether that it's going to study abroad at one of 85 different countries, getting involved in one of our 500 clubs and organizations, there's a little bit of something for everyone. There's going to be clubs tied to your academic major. There's going to be things like Star Wars clubs and scroll watching, religious organizations, community service, you name it. About 20% of our students are also involved in fraternity and sorority life. So that's another really great way to get further tuned into campus. So kind of thinking about the logistical side of things, K-State's priority date for admission and scholarships is December 1st. So we are test optional for admission this year. So that means we don't need a ACT score for you to apply. We need either a 3.25 GPA that can be weighted or unweighted, or a 21 on the ACT. You can apply at k-j.edu/apply, or if you're wanting to fill out the Common App to apply to multiple schools at the same time, you can also apply through there. Our application on our main website is really simple. We don't need a transcript. We don't need you to answer any essay questions or letters of recommendation. It should honestly only take you about 20 minutes. So feel free to go ahead and still apply. Even if you haven't taken the ECT yet, but just remember you'll want to do that by December 1st. And the main reason that is because that's going to be our general university scholarship priority date. So when you apply for admission to the university, you're automatically considered for our scholarships. So while we are test optional for admission, we are considering test scores for scholarships. So we still encourage students to try to take the ACT. We know that it's been a challenge lately. So we will be able to use ACT scores through April 30th for scholarship consideration, as well as super scores. You just have to make sure to apply by December 1st, and then we can upgrade your scholarships from there. That's kind of our first level. We also have additional scholarships through our K-State Scholarship Network. That's a separate application that will be due in March, so you have a little bit more time for that one. And then another way K-Staters pay for their education is through financial aid. So the free application for federal student aid, the FAFSA is open. Like, you want to do that by December 1st. So one easy date for you to remember for everything, to see if you're eligible for loans, grants, and work study. But really the best way to learn more about K-State and who we are is to visit yourself, see why we have the #1 happiest students in the country. So we are offering in-person visits every weekday except for Tuesdays, and you're gonna get to go on a campus tour, meet with an academic area, and just get a good feel of campus. We also offer virtual visits on Tuesdays, but we'd love to stay connected. Every student has their own admission rep, so you can go to k-j.edu/admission/reps to find out yours, or you can contact me, kstate6@k-j.edu. And then we all have calendly.com links where you can sign up to meet with us one-on-one over Zoom or phone call. But thanks for tuning in, and go Cats!
Kaylee, thank you very much. And again, a reminder to everyone, use the Q&A button to ask questions of all of our reps. And if it's a question for a specific school, name the school in your question so they know it is for them. Up next, Manhattan Area Tech.
Hello there. We'll get started here. All right, well, wonderful. My name is Michelle. I'm with Manhattan Area Technical College, and we are a technical college based in, of course, Manhattan, Kansas. We are on the west side of Manhattan. We are by Seco Park, and like I said, we are a technical college, so we have programs in trade and industry and also in allied health. We are very much of a hands-on learning institution. So what I mean by that is we have a lot of programs with basically that you would do either in the shop or in the lab or in a clinical setting. So it just kind of depends on what program you decide to go into. Your education is fast, so we have programs that you can complete in 9 months with a certificate or with an associate's degree in 2 years. So we'll kind of touch on those here in just a few moments. We also have very skilled instructors. So the instructors, most of them have worked in that industry before they become instructors in that program, which means they've got some good networking, which is very beneficial for students once they would graduate in the programs, and they're wanting to find jobs. And so they've got those connections that they can really help the students when they go out in the workforce. We also have much smaller class sizes than a lot of other institutions, so which is really kind of nice as well. So you get that one-on-one attention. So we kind of average about 18 students in the class. There are some exceptions. Nursing, of course, is much bigger than that, but for the most part, it's about 18. So again, you get that one-on-one attention. So we'll kind of just go through the different programs. So automotive technology is one of our big programs. We have, that is a 2-year program. There's about 2,000 tasks you'll learn in that program. So it is a full 2-year program. Then we have business administration. So you can either go on the administrative side or you can go into accounting support. So you have 2 options. That one you can either do the 9-month certificate or you can do the 2-year associate's degree. Then we have information and network technology. That is a 2-year associate's degree. The focus on that is more of a cybersecurity and IT support. Then we have our air conditioning and refrigeration and construction technology. Those are 2 separate programs. Again, you can choose to do the 9-month certificate or the 2-year associate's degree. And the associate degree, just so you know on that, the difference on that extra 2 months, or I'm sorry, 2 semesters, is doing some general education and technical elective classes to give you that associate's degree. The next one is electric power and distribution. This is kind of a different program in the fact that it starts in the spring semester, so it starts in January. It is a full year-long program for the certificate or a 1.5 years for the associates. This one does require a commercial driver's license, a Class A CDL. So that is kind of unique for the prerequisite for that particular program. For the welding program, that welding technology is a 9-month program for the certificate or again the 2-year associates. Critical environment technology is kind of a cutting edge program that we're starting in the fall of 2021. So brand new to Manhattan Tech and really kind of unique even across the country. So that program is basically being able to safely maintain and service, do some service work like in an atmosphere like NBAth. Those of you familiar with Manhattan might know about that. But it's maybe doing some biotechnology work where you need to maintain like the atmospheric pressure, that kind of thing. But also for the workers going in and maybe doing some heating and air conditioning repair or anything like that and not endanger themselves. And so, but it could also be doing greenhouse repair, that kind of thing. So anyway, dealing with the atmospheric pressure and safely doing so. Then we also have biotechnology, which for that one, it would already have a bachelor's degree coming in to get the biotechnology certificate. We also have in our healthcare field, we have practical nursing, which is our LPN program. We have associate degree nursing, which is our RN program, and then medical laboratory technology, which is an associate's degree as well. All 3 of those programs do have prerequisite classes that you would need to get done before joining into those programs, and you can do all those with us. We also do just general education classes as well. In the short-term allied healthcare programs, we have certified medical aid, certified nurse's aid, emergency medical technician, phlebotomy, and IV therapy. So as far as applying, you can scan our QR code there, and that will bring up directly to the application. But you would just complete the online application. We would need your official high school transcript. You can apply for financial aid. We are waiving our for the month of October for high school seniors. We are waiving our admissions fee, so you can use that code apply KAN20. So if you want to do that, you can apply for free in the month of October. So we certainly encourage all high school seniors to do so. And then for admission requirements, again, we just need your high school diploma or GED. If you've taken the ACT, great, you can submit that, or we can look at your AccuPlacer score. And then certainly you can apply for financial aid. Our school code is listed there as well. We certainly encourage you guys to come and visit. I think that's a good way to know if a college is a good fit for you, is by visiting the college campus. We are doing both in-person or virtual campus visits, so whichever you would prefer to do. You can see, you can go on our website and do that, or you can simply follow that link. If you would like more information, you can scan that QR code, and certainly that will send us your information and we can reach back out to you. But we can go over any of those other programs and give you more information about anything that you would like to know. But we would certainly encourage you guys to take a look at what Manhattan Tech has to offer for you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. And I'll remind everyone to use the Q&A button for any questions that they have for each of our representatives tonight. And for specific schools, name the school in your question. Up next, we'll hear from Washburn University.
Hello, I'm Ramiro Hermosillo. I'm a counselor here at Washburn. And so I'm just going to go ahead and tell you a couple things that just made Washburn just a special place to enroll. So why Washburn? So just a couple facts here. We about 6,500 students. We have an average class size of below 30 students. So that kind of roughly equates to about 12 to 1 student to faculty ratio. So that just means that you'll get a pretty good relationship with your teachers. You'll be able to know them, and they'll get to know you, and then just kind of gives it a more personalized feel for you. And I think that's kind of a special thing. 96% of our faculty have PhDs, which is the highest degree, and they teach the classes. So you're not getting classes taught by a GA or a TA, you're getting it from themselves. And also being able to get that relationship with those teachers as well kind of just bodes well for your education. Here we have about 200 plus education programs. So here at Washburn, we'll have something for you. We can work with you, we can work with your career goals, and we'll find something that's tailored directly to you. And just to make that happen, we have $53 million in scholarship and financial aid that's awarded each year. And then in addition to that, we have Division II athletics. We have a couple guys get drafted to the NFL, and so we're pretty proud of that. And I think back in the day, we had a Super Bowl that had featured a few Washburn starters as graduates that they were there. So that's something that's pretty exciting. So your life, what you can expect at Washburn, we have about 130 student plus organizations. So if you're looking for something, we probably have it. If you can't find it, you can go ahead and start it. All you need is a couple students and an advisor, and you can start whatever club that you wish to start. As far as Greek life, we have 6 sororities, we have 5 fraternities. And as far as athletics, we have baseball, basketball, football, in addition track, and we're starting to build a state-of-the-art athletic facility for some of those groups as well. And this is kind of my personal favorite here. The Student Recreation Center and Wellness Center is top 50 in the United States. You can find anything between track to run in, ellipticals, free weights, and my personal favorite, basketball hoops. So I think that's pretty exciting, something that Washburn offers that's fantastic. And residential living, we have that as well. We have 4 styles of residence halls. The 2 more popular ones tend to be Lincoln and the LLC. They're both great options. Lincoln's a bit newer, but the LLC is also new as well, and they have very spacious amenities, bathrooms and sinks as well. So they're pretty state-of-the-art from my vantage point. As far as Washburn academics, degree programs that are housed here are College of Arts and Sciences, the School of Business, which is huge, and there's a lot of connections here in Topeka to be able to find a job after finding yourself in the School of Business. And one of the big ones is our School of Law. I think that's kind of a huge, it's one of the great programs that we offer here at Washburn. In addition to that, also nursing. And then we also have partnered with Washburn Institute of Technology as well. just to give you a couple of different options. So if you're looking for something, we'll be able to find it for you here at Washburn. And then just the advantage here in Topeka that you have. So there's a lot of internship and employment opportunities for you to go ahead and gain some experience. And there's kind of just a lot of benefits to being here. I mean, as far as businesses, we have Advisors Excel, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Kansas is located here, Frito-Lay. So you'll be able to find an opportunity right out of college for you if you major in business. It's right here filled with Washburn grads, and just be able to get involved in there. As far as nursing is concerned, there are 3 major local hospitals, clinics that are available that are hiring, and you'll be able to find yourself a place there as well. And the very unique thing that we offer here in Washburn as far as criminal justice is concerned, we have the police department here as well, and we have the KBI here on campus. So our programs there tend to partner with the KBI for some really great, interesting projects that you'll be able to work with and gain some great experience that's very unique to Washburn. And for political science, I mean, you're in the state capital, so you'll be able to get some internships, connections right here in Topeka. And as far as education goes, we have 7 different public schools here just in Shawnee County. Always hiring, always opportunities to be able to go ahead and expand your resume. You can go ahead and get in and volunteer. I know schools are always looking for volunteers here. So Washburn is one that partners with those public schools, and you can go ahead and get in there. As far as arts and entertainment, we offer the Civic Theater. The Noto's Art District is very popular, and it's pretty fantastic. Their art walks are also real enjoyable. They're fantastic. So, and then one unique thing is Forge. So this is the young professionals of Topeka. One thing when you want to go into college, you want to go ahead and expand your network and just be a part of something. So later on, you get hired, you're able to go ahead and connect with young professionals that are already in the business. And if you're wondering what the culture is like, what the environment is like in other places, Forge helps you find that, and Forge is here in Topeka, and you'll be able to get an in with that with Washburn University. And then as far as our estimated annual cost of attendance, tuition per credit hour for Kansas residents, $309. And it's going to be about $17,000 total for Kansas residents, and for non-Kansas residents, it'll be $28,000. Here's our freshman academic grid. So the higher you get on your GPA, the higher you get on your ACT, the higher the academics, and you can apply for that on scholarships, washburn.edu/scholarships. And we are waiving our code here for the month of October, fall 2020. If you use that, we'll waive that. And if your ACTs need to be sent to us, the code is 1474. And if you need to reach us, contact us at admissions@washburn.edu. And we look forward to hearing from you so we can help you out. So thank you for listening to our presentation. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. I'll leave that up on the screen for just a second. And as I remind everyone to use the Q&A if you have any questions for any of our presenters. And if it's for a specific school, make sure to name the school in your question. We just heard from Washburn University. Now let's hear from Washburn Tech.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Stephanie Jones and I'm an admissions counselor for Washburn Tech, and I am joined with Lucy today in the chat room. She's going to be helping answer any questions you have throughout our presentation. If you're unfamiliar with Washburn Tech, we are a technical college located here in Topeka, Kansas, and here at Washburn Tech, we encourage you to build your best self. Whether you're a high school student just starting out or an adult looking for a fresh start, Washburn Institute of Technology offers an affordable and achievable path to the future that you want. Advanced technology and equipment labs offer hands-on experience in the classroom and in the field. Washburn Tech works closely with business and industry partners to ensure that all of our courses teach practical skills that will lead to a great job. Here at Washburn Tech, we offer high-tech, hands-on programs in high-demand fields, innovative instructors who prepare you for real-world experiences, outstanding career placement, and advanced degrees through our Washburn University affiliation. At Washburn Tech, we help you discover your calling through career-specific technical education designed to encourage, inform, and support. Here at Washburn Tech, we offer a variety of different programs. So first, we have our advanced manufacturing programs. In this, we have our advanced systems technology program, where our experienced instructors teach you how to repair, troubleshoot, and maintain the latest industrial equipment, such as pumps, electric motors, conveyor systems, and production machinery to prepare you to work at one of the leading manufacturing companies in Kansas. Next, we have our computer and networking technology. In our information systems program, students learn how to build a computer from the ground up. Our students learn to install, configure, and support local area networks as well as wide area networks. Additionally, students learn to monitor these networks to ensure availability, security, and website performance. Next, we have our construction programs. So in our state-of-the-art Midwest training facility, students enrolled in the Climate and Energy, or HVAC program, are trained in the areas of electricity, heating, residential air conditioning, refrigeration, sheet metal fabrication, direct digital controls, and commercial HVAC applications. In transportation, Washburn Tech can map your route to an exciting career in auto collision repair, auto service technician, or diesel technology. Our students work with their hands using the latest technology, and they also have the opportunity to work with the community on service projects, such as recycled rides and restoration at the Combat Air Museum. Business. With these online programs, you can learn the skills to prepare you for a rewarding career in business, law, or medical offices. Drafting and design. In our technical drafting program, students are provided with hands-on experience in the proper use of drafting tools, software, and equipment. Healthcare. It's an exciting time to be in the healthcare field, and we offer a variety of programs in healthcare, from practical nursing to surgical technology to phlebotomy. Our healthcare students learn with hands-on experience in our regional simulation lab. And lastly, our hospitality and human services programs. Here at Washburn Tech, we actually offer one of the few public cosmetology programs in the state. In this 1,500-hour program, you'll learn the skills to take on clients for intricate haircuts and styles, manage hair color, administer facials, and provide nail care, including manicures and pedicures. Washburn Tech also provides students with the information on business management and growth, so that if they dream to become a salon owner themselves one day, they have those skills as well. Washburn Tech recognizes that financial aid is an important part of your decision to attend college, and we've made it easy for you to afford your education. Funding sources include the federal government, the state of Kansas, and Washburn Tech. To apply for federal financial aid, you can complete the free application for student aid at fafsa.gov. And additionally, Washburn Tech awards more than $100,000 in scholarships to students each year. Many of these scholarships come from our business and industry partners who want you to succeed to fill the needs in their workforce. Because we're a part of Washburn University, you have the opportunity to pursue an advanced degree. Students are eligible to continue on to the university to obtain their associate's degree at a reduced tuition. You can live right where you learn as well, with housing on Washburn University's campus, which is only 10 minutes away from Washburn Tech. There's a variety of meal plans and community kitchens available to make you feel right at home. But even if you choose not to live on the university's campus, you are still considered a university student and are able to use their campus for student events, student health, and the rec center. If you're interested in applying to Washburn Tech, you can fill out our free online application at washburntech.edu or give us a call at 785-670-2200 and we can walk you through the steps or set up a campus visit today. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. And as we move forward in our session, again, reminding everyone, use the Q&A button for any questions you have, and if it's for a specific school, name the school in your question. Now let's hear from the University of St. Mary.
All right, thank you. How's everybody doing tonight? My name is Randolph Castor, and I am the admissions counselor for the University of St. Mary, located in bright and sunny Leavenworth, Kansas. All right, just got my website up there. If you don't know where Leavenworth, Kansas is, that's okay. Just imagine the state of Kansas. You got a big rectangle, and then up the upper right-hand corner, you cut off a little bit with the Missouri River. We're right up there. I can be across the Missouri River into the state of Missouri in less than 5 minutes. That means we're about 35 to 45 minutes away from Kansas City, Kansas. So even though we are a small town, we've got our own movie theater, we've got different places to eat, different things to do. You do have the big city in your back pocket with all of that. You've got the Legends there, lots of nice places to eat, go shopping. You've got the Kansas City Chiefs, go Chiefs, all of that good stuff. A little bit more about the University of St. Mary, though. We are a small, private, Catholic liberal arts school. Okay, so if we break down each one of those, when I say we're small, we're about 650 to 750 students on the undergraduate side. But we have been growing. This past year, even with everything going on, we had the largest incoming freshman class in the history of University of St. Mary. Okay, so we are growing on that end. All right. When I say we're small, our average class size is going to be around 20, 25. So you don't ever have to worry about being in some giant lecture hall with over 400 students, some professor all the way down at the bottom doesn't know anybody's name. That's not what we're about, okay? Your professor is always going to know you on a first name basis. They're super easy to talk to if maybe you don't understand a lecture or the homework doesn't make any sense. You just need someone to help with that. Or if you're going to be a student athlete, over 60% of our students on campus are student athletes. So our professors are really good at working with our students in athletic department about rescheduling a test or figuring out a different time to turn in a paper, different things like that. Tutoring is also part of our tuition. So if there is one specific subject area that you are having a hard time with, maybe it's math, maybe it's history or something like that, you just go into the Kelleher Learning Commons, you talk to our tutoring center, and they'll get you a tutor to help you out, no extra charge to you, okay? The other cool part about going to a small school like the University of St. Mary is it's easy to get involved, okay? Obviously, some students may want to do athletics, but beyond that, you have band, choir, theater, art. You have other different organizations, things like Student Government Association, Campus Activity Board, Black Student Union, Spanish Club, STEM Club, Phi Beta Lambda with the business department, campus ministry, and a whole bunch of other ones, okay? Now, if there's a specific, club or organization that USM does not offer, but you kind of wish we did, that's fine. Once you're a student here, if your secret passion is ping pong, or maybe you want to start up a Dungeons and Dragons club, or maybe you absolutely love Oreos and want to have an Oreo cookie club, we can help you out with that. You just have to find 6 or 7 other students that love that event or that activity as much as you do, and we can get that going, okay? We are private, which means we have a little bit more leeway when it comes to scholarships and how we use our money, okay? Last year, we gave out over $9 million to our students to help them afford an education. This year, I am able to give out anywhere between $12,000 to $16,000 per student based solely on your GPA, okay? And then on top of that, we can stack athletic money, we can stack, fine arts money, we can do honors scholarships, we can do departmental scholarships, we can do community service scholarships, we can talk about external scholarships that you can use at the University of St. Mary, and on top of that, still you can do grants, you can do FAFSA, financial aid, and all of that. So once all is said and done, on average, we're about $1,000 to $2,000 less than the national average after financial aid, and about $3,000 to $4,000 less than the 2 biggest state schools in Kansas. Okay, so we can be very affordable, even though we are a private institution. And then finally, we are Catholic, surprise, all right? Our students do not need to be Catholic in order to attend the University of St. Mary, and you are also not required to attend a certain number of chapel services in order to graduate like some other schools, okay? Now, of course, all of that is available to you. We have Mass every Sunday at the Annunciation Chapel here on campus. We also have services on Wednesday. There's only a few specific services we would like you to go to, special ceremonies, and then you would be required to take a couple of theology classes while you're here as well. Okay. Next up, I just want to talk a little bit about some undergraduate programs that we offer. We offer over 40 undergraduate programs. Okay. Since we are a liberal arts school, we have a broad range of programs that you can study. However, we kind of focus on healthcare. Our top program is probably our nursing program. It's received high accolades. We work well with all of the different hospitals around the area, including Kansas City, to get our nursing students out there for clinicals. Okay. Our other top 2 programs would probably be our psychology program, as well as our business program. So if that's some area that you're kind of interested in, you should definitely check out University of St. Mary. Okay. Next up, for all you athletes out there, University of St. Mary, we are an NAIA school. We have over 20 different athletic programs on campus. We love cheering on the Spires, okay? Some of our most recent additions to our athletic family have been men and women's wrestling about 4 or 5 years ago, men and women's swimming, brand new esports program that we started about 2.5 years ago. So if you or someone you know likes to play video games and wants to get scholarship just as much as a football player, we can help you out, okay? And then finally, our newest program that we're excited to have is our brand new women's flag football program. So if that is something that you are interested in, come check us out, all right? Now you're probably wondering, well, what, if I want to go to the University of St. Mary, what all do I have to do? How does the whole admissions process work? It's super simple. All right, you just need to apply. You can go to our main website, boom, click apply right now, and send in your transcripts. We are looking for a 2.75 GPA on an unweighted scale. All right. 4.0 scale, and that is all we need. We are test optional now. We don't need your ACT at all. What we'll do is we'll look at that, we'll figure out what scholarship you get, and boom, it's automatic, all right? Now, if you don't meet that exact 2.75, maybe you're a little bit below that, if you have at least a 2.5 and an 18 on the ACT, then you still be considered for automatic admissions, okay? Not a problem there. Oh, and also our application is free and there are no deadlines with our application as well. You could apply July of 2021, and I will work to get you in, all right? Now, finally, if you want to check out campus, I do have some different options available for you. You can schedule a virtual visit if that's something that works for you. Okay, maybe you can't drive out here, it just doesn't work with the scheduling. We can do that. Or you can do an in-person visit where you come on campus, you get the exact same information. Both ways, you'd be able to talk with a professor, talk with a coach. Maybe if you want to talk with fine arts, we'll talk about campus, talk about admissions and where you're at on the whole process. But in the in-person visit, of course, we would show you to campus as well with an on-campus tour. Or if you just kind of want to go by yourself a little bit, you can take a self-guided tour online. If you want more group kind of visit, we do have a special healthcare careers day called Scrub Camp. We can check out a lot of our different healthcare majors. Those are both virtual and, well, actually, those I believe are all virtual as of right now. We also have fine arts days where you can schedule time to do a fine arts scholarship audition. And then finally, we do have discovery days as well where you can check out and see what it's like to be a college student. One last thing, if you need to get a hold of me, if you have any questions about what I've been talking about, my contact information is right here. Don't worry, I have gotten a better haircut since this was put up. So yeah, hopefully I will see you on campus sometime soon, and thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Thank you very much, and appreciate that. I want to thank not only all of our reps for presenting this evening during this session, but I want to thank all of you for joining us for this session. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback you can provide. In about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording, as well as all of the other session recordings from today's event at the same website where you signed up for this session. So once again, thank you to each of our representatives for presenting tonight, and thank you to all of you for joining us this evening. Have a great rest of your evening and a great rest of your week. Thank you.